The Nigerian Army Day celebration is an annual event held on 6 July in solemn remembrance of the historic first shot, which marks the commencement of the country's unfortunate 30-month civil war to keep Nigeria one. Consequently, the Nigerian Army uses the day to reflect on its performances in the previous year and make projections for the following year. The Nigerian Army Day celebration was first celebrated on 6 July 1978. This 2018 celebration also marks the 155th year of the existence of the Nigerian Army. This year's Nigerian Army Day celebration, which had as its theme the Nigerian Army and National Security, a panacea for Nigeria's economic development, commenced with a press briefing by the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Yusuf Buratai. He stated that the week-long celebration is an important annual event in the calendar of the Nigerian Army due to its significance.
This unfortunate 30-month-long Nigerian civil war was announced by a shot that was fired on the 6th of July 1967 at Karkem, which is in present-day Cross River State. The Nigerian Civil War was fought to keep Nigeria one, and a lot of soldiers paid the supreme price in that process. The Nigerian Army Day celebration is therefore a constant reminder of sacrifices paid by troops, most of whom, as I said, laid down their lives to ensure we remain united as a nation.
It offers the Nigerian Army an opportunity to take stock, access its performances, interface with the public, set goals for the succeeding year with a view to ascertaining a highly professional army that is well-trained and combat-ready.
Furthermore, the celebration affords us the opportunity to celebrate our evolution, achievements, and also to showcase our transformational strides in the area of innovation, research and development, civil-military relations, and technological advances. This is in addition to projecting the Nigerian Army as an instrument of national unity, integration, and development. This year's Nigerian Army Day will be marking 155 years of its existence, dating back to its inception in 1863. We are aware of the many security challenges that have bedeviled this country in the last decade or so. However, I am pleased to state that the Nigerian Army has made giant strides in this regard, particularly in the last 1 year. Our security architecture as a country is one with a very positive outlook. We have not only consolidated on the gains established in the fight against insurgency in the Northeast, but have progressed to the post-stabilization phase where all efforts are geared toward ensuring displaced persons return to their ancestral homes, which are now relatively safe. In this regard, I directed that an operation codenamed Operation Last Hold be conducted in the fringes of Lake Chad waters and northern Borno. This operation is a humanitarian one in which we seek to return the internally displaced persons and also provide the much needed security and guarantee for them to return to their economic activities of farming, fishing, and trading. With the degradation of the insurgents, it is time to encourage our people to return to their ancestral homes.
Also, a special Jumat and interdenominational church services were held in all Nigerian Army barracks in the nation. In a sermon at the Memalari Cantonment, Central Mosque, Maiduguri, the Director of Islamic Affairs, Brigadier General Shehu Mustafa, thanked Allah for the opportunity given to personnel to witness and participate in this year's Army Day celebration. He advised Muslim faithful to be prayerful in all their activities and to desist from extremism as well as arrogant behaviors, because these could lead believers to hell.
The religion of Islam is a religion of what is called al-wasatiyah.
Moderation. Moderation. Everything that you do it moderate. Don't allow yourself to be in a state of laxity or extremism, but be moderate. What is the meaning of moderate? To do what Islam says you should do and stop them.
Without reduction or addition. Subtraction and addition. Stop there. And that is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and those who believe in the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, categorical statement in the Holy Quran.
فَاسْتَقِمْ كَمَا أُمِرْتَ وَمَنْ تَابَ مَعَكَ فَلَا تَطْغَوْا. Direct speech, direct instructions.
Direct statement to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Holy Quran. فَاسْتَقِمْ كَمَا أُمِرْتَ. Practice Islam as it is prescribed in the Holy Quran, and stop there.
In a goodwill message to the troops, the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Yusuf Buratai, reiterated his commitment at ensuring that the Nigerian Army becomes more professionally responsive and the pride of the nation, in particular, and Africa at large.
I will try to remain focused, disciplined and loyal to constituted authority while ensuring that we carry out our roles effectively. I hope the recently concluded seasons of both the Ramadan fasting was spiritually rewarding, uplifting, and an opportunity to uplift our spirits while renewing our commitments to Nigerian Army and nation at large. Nigerian Army Day celebration is an annual event which affords the Nigerian Army the cherished opportunity to showcase its rich history, values, and modest achievements. It also provides us with the opportunity to celebrate and honor some of our personnel who have excelled in various fields of the noble career. It is important for me at this juncture to say that the Nigerian Army has achieved a lot in the fight against the Boko Haram insurgents group and other international operations, and will continue to do all that can be considered to be done to consolidate on the successes achieved thus far. That is why the business of this year's celebration. At this point, reiterates my total commitment and achieving my mission in the Nigerian Army. It is my desire to further transform the Nigerian Army into a more poised and responsive force that will effectively protect contemporary security challenges.
Sanitation exercises were carried out as part of civil-military relation activities in selected locations. The Chief of Army Staff, who flagged off the sanitation exercise at Gudumbali, also donated 2 tractors to Guzamala local government area in order to ease farming activities in the area, as well as commissioned a cenotaph of the former location of 157 Task Force Battalion that was attacked by the Boko Haram terrorists.
I'm pleased to be here to flag off the sanitation exercise for Nigerian Army Day Celebration 2018. This exercise is currently ongoing in all Nigerian Army formations, and we chose this place as a symbolic gesture to further consolidate on our successes in the Northeast operation against the Boko Haram insurgents. This sanitation exercise is one of the series of activities which will be taking place during the week-long Nigerian Army Day Celebration 2018. The Nigerian Army is supporting the farming efforts here with additional 2 tractors. Today we are going to formally commission this cenotaph in memory of our fallen heroes, especially those that paid the supreme price here in Buzamala local government and indeed the whole of northern Borno. This cenotaph will remain in our memories so that it will be a symbol that anyone that comes here will associate himself and pray for the repose of the fallen heroes in this operation. My honor and privilege to cut this step, formally declare this place open in memory of fallen heroes, and they will forever remain in our hearts. So help us God. Amen.
In the same vein, at the interdenominational church service held at St. Bartholomew Military Church, Mimilari Cantonment, Meduguri, the officiating priest, the vicar and director chaplain services, Protestant, Brigadier General, Reverend Dawok Dan Fulani, enjoined personnel and their families to always put their trust in God, stating that victory comes from God alone.
We can beat our chest and say that we have an army that can take on any enemy, anywhere. And that's what we're fortunate. But unfortunately, we've lost a lot of things and lives, expeditions and operations. Strongest among is what we are on now. We go around is very sad and see within a society that was once seen as the ethical of courage and then helping others. We are now tackling what is disturbing us. We are sincerely praying that in this operation, the Lord God will give us more victories because we are achievement in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Let us thank you, Lord, for guiding us. Direct us, Lord, to understand how to always involve you in whatever we do, so that we will be successful at the end of the day in all ramifications. For in Jesus' name we are prayed. Amen.
In a goodwill message to the troops, the Chief of Army Staff, who was represented by the Chief of Training and Operations, Major General David Hakmadu, reiterated his untiring commitment at ensuring that the Nigerian Army becomes more professionally responsive and the pride of the nation and Africa at large.
I am delighted and full of joy to bring you this goodwill message on this auspicious occasion of Nigerian Army Day celebration 2018. This year's event has that total victory and destruction of the remnants of the Boko Haram insurgents is achieved. We have all done very well and made me very proud. However, let this commendation about your doggedness and contributions be a springboard for you to achieve more successes and ensure we all achieve the operational end state. I therefore charge you to remain focused, disciplined, and loyal to constituted authority while ensuring that we carry out our roles effectively. I hope this year's lengthy season provided necessary spiritual energy we all need for the task ahead. Nigerian Army Day celebration is an annual event which affords the Nigerian Army the cherished opportunity to showcase its rich history, values, and modern achievements. It is designed to array our personnel and equipment to showcase our combat capabilities as an army. This year's celebration is being conducted alongside Operation Last Hold, which is aimed at totally destroying Boko Haram terrorist stations in the Lake Chad Basin. Furthermore, this year's celebration is yet another opportunity for us to celebrate and honor some of our personnel. It is important for me at this juncture to reiterate that the achievement of the Nigerian Army in the fight against insurgency has not come cheaply. A lot of our colleagues have paid the supreme price and contributed their quota in this victory. We remember their sacrifices and also pray for their souls to continue to rest in perfect peace. Our hearts are with your families now and always. May the Almighty continue to grant them eternal rest. Amen. We must therefore complete the mission which our departed colleagues began by completely defeating the insurgents and sustain the successes achieved thus far. It is in actualization of this that this year's theme, I put, the Nigerian Army and national security, in Panacea for Nigeria's economic development, unquote, was chosen, which is very much in tandem with my vision to have a professionally responsive Nigerian Army in the discharge of its constitutional roles. Let me at this juncture express our profound gratitude to our President and Commander-in-Chief, Muhammadu Buhari, and also members of the National Assembly for their continuous support and goodwill to the Nigerian Army. Regardless of the various forms of insecurity prevailing in our great country, we are determined more than ever before to ensuring the total defeat of the insurgents in the Northeast, as well as other forms of aggression and insecurity in other parts of the country, while ensuring the defense of the territorial integrity of the nation. I want to assure us all of my untiring commitment at ensuring we become a professionally responsive army and the pride of Nigeria and Africa at large. We will work hard to ensure that the very best of working environment that will bring out the best in every officer and soldier in the Nigerian Army is created. Therefore, the welfare of all is my priority and concern. I assure you that I will never get tired of creating the best operating environment for us all, God willing. Finally, I would like to use the opportunity of this unique celebration of the Nigerian Army Day to reaffirm the unalloyed loyalty of my officers and soldiers to the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We as an army will continue to remain professionally in our conduct and in discharge of our constitutional responsibilities. I wish us all the
As part of activities marking this year's Nigerian Army Day celebration,